Good morning. Welcome to Upper Body Thursday. Let's find ourselves some space and just start gently jogging on the spot. That's it. We just warm up. Nothing too onerous. Just nice and gentle. It's the one.
It's a hassle every morning.
Oh dear. Morning, Frank.
Morning. But I mean,
these computers, eh? Getting some star jumps, some jumping jacks. Get that big joints moving. Get that synovial fluid flowing. Now looking to jogging on the spot. Okay, we'll kick those out. So today we're going to do 6 exercises specifically looking at our biceps, our triceps, and our shoulders. So our medial delts and our rear delts, our posterior delts. So we're going to do a couple of weights or bands. You can use resistance bands as well. So the first thing we're going to do is some alternating bicep curls. So up in the elbow side of the body, palms facing forwards. We're going to lift one arm up and then the other one as one goes down. So keeping them moving. As one arm goes up, the other arm goes down. If you look at that from the side, and the only movement you see is over the forearms. And what you should be feeling is your biceps squeezing as you're moving your arms. From there, we're going to go into hammer curls. So twisting our hands from facing forwards to facing each other. And then we're going to do the same movement, but both at the same time. So lifting both arms up, squeeze, and dropping them both down slowly and under control. When you look at that from the side, what you'll notice is there's a bigger range of motion, because not only can you get all the way up, because you're not restricted by your legs, you can get your arms back to being straight. So this is a great one for giving us that extra bit of range of motion. From there, we're going to move into tricep overhead extensions. So bring the weights up over our head, pin the elbow side of our head, and we're going to drive our arms up into the air by squeezing our triceps. And then when you look at that from the side, you'll notice when I bring them down, I'm going to try and bring the weights as far down my back as I can, get that biggest stretch in my triceps, and then again drive them up into the ceiling, or bring them slowly back down. From there, we're going to move into some tricep kickbacks. So into our bent over position, anchor our elbows side of our body. We're going to drive our arms back until they're straight by squeezing our triceps and slowly return them back to the beginning. So again, all the way back out and all the way back in. While we're also in this bent over position, we're then going to do some rear delt flies. So just bring our arms down so there's levers, slight bend in the elbows. We're going to raise the arms until we feel our shoulder blades start to move and then slowly return back to normal. Nice, gentle movement there. And we're going to finish off with a combination one for our shoulders, our medial delts, of upright rows, and then turn it over into shoulder press. So with upright rows, bring the weights in front of us, palms facing our body, bring our arms up until the elbows are at shoulder height, then twist the elbows underneath, and then press the arms up to the ceiling before slowly returning back to the start position. And again, what you should notice is the weights stay roughly in line with our bodies. Okay, any questions?
No.
No, fantastic. In which case, let's go for our first exercise. We're going to try and do 4 sets, 10, 10, 12, 15, starting with alternating bicep curls. So get ourselves in position. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, twisting our hands so they're facing one another. Let's go into hammer strength curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, arms up into tricep overhead extensions, pin our elbows to the side of our head. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And into our bent over position, in our elbow side of our body, is going to tricep kickbacks. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let your arms come down to the front, so they become levers as we go into our rear delt flies. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing upright. Bring our arms in front of us, our palms facing our body. As we're going to upright rows to shoulder press. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down, have a break, have a drink. I just pop the timer on. So looking forward to visiting Ireland today. That's going to be nice. And it sounds like we're going to be climbing Karen Tool on Saturday. So that should be quite good fun.
This morning, first, I have to bring the car to the garage for the yearly checkup.
Mm-hmm.
And registration, you know, every year you have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to wait for the phone call. Then he says, "Oh, it costs so much, so much, so much has to be."
Yeah. My car's due car tax and servicing this month. Well, servicing's next month.
Yeah, the servicing I do also straight away. It's all in one.
Yeah, might as well, makes it easier. But yeah, mine's split. So the servicing is in March, and the yearly check, the MOT, that's in November, if I remember rightly. Something weird like that, anyway. But it's good. Keeps us safe on the roads. Keeps other people safe as well. Right. Let's go for set number 2. Not always a safe option, but definitely the one that's going to give us some benefits. Starting with alternating bicep curls. This time we're going to move into feeling our muscles. I want us to feel the biceps as they're squeezing to raise the weight. Squeeze up a little bit more when you've got it at the top, and then slowly under control, release it down to the bottom. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, moving to hammer curls. So our palms facing, same again. So squeeze on the way up, squeeze when you get to the top, and then slowly and under control, release them to let them down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and from there, up and into tricep overhead extensions. So elbows pin side of body. Fast and with a real control as you squeeze your triceps to drive your arms into the air. When you get them to the top, squeeze for a little brief moment before releasing them and feel them stretch all the way down your back. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, from there, back into our bend over positions, elbows pinned to the side of the body as we do tricep kickbacks. Again, feeling your triceps squeeze as you drive your arms backwards, hold it there for a brief moment, and then control as you bring them back to the beginning. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Bring your arms down in front of you. You're going to use them as like levers as we go into our rear delt flies. So remember, we're going to be moving these until we feel our shoulder blades move, then return them slowly back to the beginning. Start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing upright. Bring our weight in front of us, palms facing as we go into upright rows to shoulder press. This time shifting our focus onto our medial delts, our muscle that runs along the top of our shoulder. As we feel them squeeze to raise our arms into the air, and then slowly release under control to bring them back to the beginning. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Pop the waist down, have a break, grab a drink. Oh, set the other arm as well. Oh. Did yesterday go well? All the preparation stuff you were doing?
Oh yeah, it went really well.
Excellent.
It feels really that this year everything is coming together. You know, it's like, yeah, people start to call you, start to send you notes, and, you know, out of the blue, you've got emails about your book, and yeah,
Nice one. You kind of hit that traction spot.
Yeah, you feel that there's a flow coming. You know, you feel that people start to notice you for the right
Excellent.
reasons. And
That's good. That is definitely very good.
yeah.
Nicely done. I mean, you've put the effort in, you've put the work in, and you've got yeah. So just keep going at it. Keep
Yeah.
changing lives.
3 years ago, I said to my publisher, give me two years. He said, no, Frank, no. I know the drill, you know. And I thought, you know, it's going to be quicker. But living in Holland is with an English book. It's so many people say, oh, I speak English. Yes, I speak English. And now we have the English book, and then they say, you don't have a Dutch translation, you know? And you think that everybody, you know, but that's not the truth, you know. So many people are, oh, English is good. No, it's not that good.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Your next project is to create a Dutch version. Spot on.
That's it.
Ah. But first, we're going to do set number 3. So, again, starting with our alternating bicep curls, our arms pinned to the side of our body. Thinking about timing now. So it's slightly faster on the way up, hold it, and slower the way down. We should compensate given we've got 2 arms moving. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And from there, turn your palms to face one another as we go into hammer curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and from there, moving into tricep overhead extensions. So bring the arms up, lock our elbows into the side of our head. Speed-wise, fast on the way up, slow and controlled on the way down. Really feel that stretch. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Into our bent over position as we're going to tricep kickbacks, elbows pinned into the side of the body. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And into our rear delt flies. Same again, fast on the way up, slow and controlled on the way down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, standing upright. As we go into upright rows to shoulder press. Arms facing the body. Fast on the way up, slow and control on the way down. Really use gravity on this one. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Pop the weights down. Have a bowl, grab a drink. Doing good for timing. It's always a nice sign. I know a fair few people now that have done multilingual books. So yeah. Moses has just he went through and did his in Bulgarian and Italian as well. And again, specifically, like you were saying, a lot of people speaking English as normal every day, actually going through and reading and doing something with it, it's much more accessible in local language. So he translated his books into those. Yeah.
But
Feels like
the translation will be there because I have such a big list now of people who are saying, you know, so I have to do it.
yeah. Well, the good news is you've at least got the content, so it's not like you're having to create everything from scratch.
Yeah, but it's really funny because I wrote it. Finally, I wrote it in Dutch because I started in English, and then the editor said, "Oh, please, Frank." I rather translate it, you know, your Dutch to English. And now you think, I still have it already in Dutch, but that's not true. Now I translated really from the last version, the last transcript.
Yeah, I wonder if it's going to be like some of those instructions that you get, which have clearly been translated from like Chinese to something else and then into English, where it just makes no sense, or maybe from English to Chinese to English again. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be an interesting experience, man.
It will be.
At end of spring, you'll know, I'm pretty sure. Okay, our last and final set then, 15 reps, bringing it all together. Starting with our alternating bicep curls. In 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Turning around palms to face one another, and we're going to hammer curls. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then up for our tricep overhead extensions. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, into our bent over position. Let's go into our tricep kickbacks. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and our arms dangling in front of us. Let's go into our rear delt flies. Get feeling in our posterior delt. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up straight.
11.
Oh, yes.
Well,
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Thank you for catching me on that one. Standing up straight. Let's go into our upright rows to shoulder press. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, pop the weights down, grab yourself a drink. That's the end of another upper body session for today. Hello. Right. Have an absolutely wonderful day ahead. In fact, a wonderful weekend. And we'll be back again on Wednesday next week. So I'll drop a note into the group, let everybody know. Okay.
oh, I did the lunges and the squats and everything Tuesday. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Excellent. You can do the same again tomorrow. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to get that rhythm because if I don't have that rhythm, every time muscle pain.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, it's amazing how much energy you get from it as well. It doesn't feel like it at the time, but you know, that little bit of energy you use now kind of gets multiplied by your body, and you've got so much energy for the rest of the day.
Yeah, and your trousers feel straight away good on
Yeah,
your legs. It's really strange that one training can do so much.
brilliant, isn't it? Love it. All right, have an absolutely super time. We'll catch
Have
you
a great
later.
trip and see you Wednesday.